episode of Inside Sycamore Athletics. I'm your host, Kylie Leverett. ISU hoops were in full swing Thanksgiving weekend with both the men and women's teams traveling over the holiday. The men's team took part in the Advocare Invitational playing inside the HP Fieldhouse in Orlando, Florida. In the first round matchup on Thanksgiving Day, the Sycamores battled resiliently with 21st ranked Iowa State throughout the entire contest, with the game coming down to the final possession. The Sycamores led the majority of the game, but were unable to hold on though, falling to the Cyclones 73-71. The team then faced off against Pac-12 opponent Stanford on Friday, looking for a bounce-back victory. With the clock winding down, junior guard Brenton Scott knocked down a huge three-pointer with 6 seconds left, tying things up at 62. Stanford would score on the next possession, however, winning the contest over the Sycamores 65-62. ISU would wrap up their trip on Sunday afternoon, taking on the Quinnipiac Bobcats. The Sycamores got off to an early lead with senior big man TJ Bell scoring on the team's first two possessions. Trailing 76-71 late in the second half, senior forward Matt Van Soip cut the Bobcats' lead down to 2 points with a fadeaway three. On the Sycamores' next offensive possession, Brenton Scott came up big again for Indiana State, knocking down one from behind the arc and giving ISU the lead with under a minute to go. Scott would lead the day for the Sycamores, finishing with 24 points in Sunday's matchup. Quinnipiac would clinch the victory on Sunday, however, winning 80-77. The women's team started their week in Columbia, Missouri on Tuesday night, squaring off against the Missouri Tigers. The Sycamores got off to a slow start, but would tighten things up in the second half, bringing the Tigers' lead down to 8 at 38-30. Missouri would pull away down the stretch, winning Tuesday's game by a score of 77-48. Junior forward Ashley Taya finished as the top scorer for Indiana State, scoring 11 points on 4 of 9 from the field. The team would continue their road trip on Friday night, battling against the Mavericks of Omaha. Forwards Ashley Taya and Reagan Smith scored 11 points each in Friday's contest, but the Mavericks got off to an early lead and never looked back, winning 72-45. The women's team will finish their 5-game road trip tonight at Eastern Illinois with tip-off at 7 p.m. Tonight's game will be aired on the OVC Digital Network. Both teams will then be back at action at home with a doubleheader this Wednesday night. The women will start things off against in-state opponent IUPUI at 5:30 p.m., followed by the men's game against Northern Illinois at 8. Both games will be televised back-to-back on ESPN3. Once again, I'm Kylie Leverett, and thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Inside Sycamore Athletics. We'll see you next time.